Who cares? Me! I care! You clicked on the video. Leave me alone. This is what Steve looks like in-game. And then this is what Steve looks like at Target or in promo art or in the frickin' Minecraft movie. And then this is him in-game again next to Alex. What are we doing here? Alright, I'm gonna get my stance out here so we're on the same page. I think that Steve is a racially ambiguous character. I don't prescribe him any race or ethnicity. I think Steve is Steve, and he could be whatever you think. He could be a freaking white guy who has a really dark tan. And that's what people say whenever I bring this up. But we still disagree for one big reason. Whenever I say, oh, why did they make Lego Steve, incredibly... That's not how he looks in the game. He looks incredibly pale here. Why did they do that? They say, well, it's because Steve's actually just a really tanned white guy. And then you gotta ask, then why isn't he a really tanned white guy in the fucking toy? Or they say, Steve is racially ambiguous. Steve could be whatever I want. That's why it's awesome that Steve is incredibly pale. It's like, why isn't he any... Like, he can't be anything you want when the toy looks like they've used fucking white paint to paint the fucking toy. What are you talking about? And look, it doesn't bother me that much that Jack Black played Steve, I tweeted about the Steve thing and I used a picture of Steve next to the, Jack Black Minecraft skin in Bedrock Edition. I kind of struck a nerve because I think a lot of people have gotten attached to that version of the character, including me. I derived a lot of joy out of the fact that Jack Black is Steve. It's like, I'm not saying you have to hate the movie or boycott, it's like, relax. It's just interesting to me because I feel like that casting is a symptom of the fact that so many depictions of Steve in the past have been really pale. They felt like, oh, okay, so we're good to do that. We're not overstepping a boundary by casting someone with this complexion. Or, you know what I mean? And I just feel like bringing this up, it's not the most important conversation to have, talking about... I know it's kind of silly to care about Minecraft Steve's skin color this much, but I feel like it's something uncomfortable to think about that has just kind of, been at the back of my head ever since I was a kid, I play Minecraft and I'd see Steve and he looks one way, which is closer to how I look. And then I go to the store and I see Minecraft toys and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I love Minecraft. Also, Steve is really fucking white in this toy. And there's something in the back of my head that's saying, why did they change him to look this way? Is it wrong that he, is it wrong to make him darker? Why are they afraid? It's not a great feeling. And it's not like the end of the world, I know. But I think I struggled with how I perceived myself as a kid. My dad is white and my mom is Filipino. And everyone around me, in my neighborhood, around me where I live, was white. Everyone in TV and in media, predominantly very white. So I remember whenever I would make a me on the Wii or something of myself, I would make myself white because I think I was aware of how I looked, but I almost felt like I had to fit in to some extent. It's weird. I remember one day at school, a kid just looked at me and was like, "You're brown." And for some reason that fucking offended me. I was like, "No, I'm not." I knew he was right, but part of me felt weird admitting that. And I feel like that's why representation matters. It's okay It's okay, you know? But yeah.